Now, remember last week when we made all those snowmen?
And I said to you, those are going to be for a show that we've got coming up for Christmas, one of our big shows. And I put that post on Instagram and said, we've made some snowmen for the show. One of my regular clients saw it and he bought them all, plus a few other bits and pieces. So now I have to make them all again. So that's kind of pushed this video a little bit into touch. So this week it's going to be short, and yes, I know some of the videos we made recently are a little short and I apologize for that, but you have to appreciate that this is what I do on a day-to-day basis, and trying to run the business and make a video at the same time can be a little bit challenging, so we do what we can. So this week anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to do a roundup of what we're doing at the moment, what we've got planned for videos all the way up until Christmas. So let's get started. Now, as you've seen previously, we've done snowmen, and I've got 4 here which are just roughed out at the moment. We started on the top hats. We've also started making some more owls, and in the background we've got one of our Christmas trees which is going to have a bauble hanging off here, and that's on an oak base as well. We do 2 styles of those. Now, one of the builds we've got coming up in the near future is building one of these pine boxes. Now, this one is our large version of our Peaky Blinders whiskey box. We also do a small version, and since it's coming up for Christmas, we do what we call Christmas Eve boxes, and they have Santa stencils on, which I'll show you in a moment. Now, this one is mine, and it's just full of my modelling paints and various bits and pieces, because, well, I'm not making things out of wood, I'm making things out of plastic and resin. So what we've got here is our large Peaky Blinders stencil, and if I actually take it and put it on the box that we have, then you'll see that, there we go.
By order of the Peaky Blinders.
We have a smaller one, which is for tiny boxes, but it's exactly the same as that one. And obviously in a couple of weeks we're going to make a large box, but we're probably going to make it, we might make 2. We might make a Peaky Blinders one, and we'll make a Christmas Eve box. Now this next one is our Christmas Eve box stencil, and has Santa above it. Now, you may not give presents out on Christmas Eve, but some people do. Also, we have our North Pole airmail, and our last one is our North Pole Shipping Company stencil. Now, obviously, some people just like to have one stencil on their Christmas Eve box, or maybe they'll want 2, or maybe all of them. Who knows? So anyway, that box will be getting made in a couple of weeks' time, and like I say, we may make one of each. We may make a Peaky Blinders box and a Christmas Eve box, so watch this space. Now, next week's project, we're going to be making one of these. This is a resin Christmas tree, and it has resin pieces in. All the bits and pieces that we had left over from other projects, we've put into this one, right? I know this one's white. Next week's will not be white. I know that white is a bit of an acquired taste, so next week's won't be. But we'll be going from making the mould to casting it to turning it and finishing it. Now, fortunately, I do have a length of PVC pipe left over from when we put the dust extraction system into the workshop, so that piece of it is going to be the mould for the Christmas tree. You'll see exactly how we do it next week. So over the next few weeks, we're going to be concentrating on things for Christmas. So last week we've done the snowmen. Next week we're going to do the Christmas tree. I don't think we're going to cover these kind of Christmas trees where we just cut it out on the scroll saw and a bauble hangs from here. They are a bit of a pain, and to be honest with you, I don't really like making them because I'm not very good on the scroll saw, and then I've got to try and get in all these crevices to get it all sanded out. So they are popular though, but they're a pain to make. So we've also got the Christmas Eve stroke Peaky Blinders boxes to make, and if I could think of anything else in the meantime, we'll be making them too. And we'll be doing some more tips videos along the way, because I know everybody likes the tips videos. Anywho, I am going to get on making some more top hats for these snowmen. So until next week, see you later.